Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Volvo XC90 on a 71 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with tinted windows and alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we then approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. Currently 7 seats in place. You can see the amount of boot space you have as a 7-seater. I'll show you what it's like with the 2 rear seats folded down. As you can see, lots of space when you do that. You can fold the remaining 3 down should you wish to do that. And also, which is a lovely extra to have, you are able to adjust the height of the suspension for the car just here. So if you were putting a dog in the back of the vehicle, for example, or some heavy luggage, you can raise and lower the back of the car from here. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see firstly the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around the car. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the inside of the driver's door card just here. Firstly, you can see we have a Bowers & Wilkins stereo system. This is your memory seating. So we have electrically adjustable seats, and the driver's side here has 3 memory settings, as does the passenger side, in fact. Moving over to the dials next, on the left-hand side we have the speedometer, a digital readout for the speedometer, and below that the total miles of this car, which are only 10,970. Over on the right-hand side, the rev counter. Within the rev counter, it will show you what gear the car is in. It's an automatic, so of course we're in park at the moment. And at the bottom of that section, we have the fuel gauge for the vehicle. You can change the information that's displayed up here. So we have a trip computer, media menu, your phone and navigation there as well. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was just using are over this side. We have voice activation for your phone, cruise control on the left-hand side, and then into the center, the main touchscreen for the car. Above the touchscreen, you'll see again the Bowers & Wilkins stereo system coming into play just there. On the screen itself, we have satellite navigation, really nice clear color display, very easy system to use. We have our stereo menu. So on here we have DAB radio. This car's got FM radio as well, Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly once you've paired your phone under the phone heading just here. You can also open your climate control menu up. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. You can turn your air conditioning off, on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. Of course, you can adjust the temperatures either by moving the slider up and down or by tapping the temperature that you would like, and that's for passenger and driver, of course. We've also got, for the driver's seat, a heated seat with 3 different heat settings and a cooled seat. So you've got 3 different settings for that as well. On the passenger side, a heated seat, again with 3 different settings. If I put the car into reverse, you'll see the 360 parking camera. So bird's eye view image of exactly where the car is parked right now. If you wish to, you can open up any of those individual cameras. So you've got your reversing camera, for example, or you can just take a closer look at the side view of the car, or of course your front facing camera. So very easy to park with all of those in place. We have the volume for the stereo, gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. We have storage in the front and here, including 2 cup holders. This dial is what you use to start and stop the engine. So that is the car off, foot on the brake to start the vehicle again. And then we have an electronic handbrake with auto hold functionality. The last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. We have a sunblind that you can open up. That will open all the way to the back of the rear seats. And as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light to this cabin area. If you wish to, you can then open the sunroof section as well. There are 2 things I wanted to point out in the rear of the car as well, and that's firstly the adjustment you can make to the temperature, fan speed in the back of the car here, and secondly this section here which will open up and click into place to give you a built-in booster seat. The last thing I wanted to run through is the paperwork we hold for the car. So you can see the V5 registration document there that shows it's a 1-owner car from you. The key you're looking at here is the spare key for the vehicle, so there's 2 keys in total. We then have the service book, which shows stamps with Volvo main dealer for the first service in 2022 and again in 2023. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.